Today I'll be showing you how to curve your text in Inkscape. So to begin, we're going to go ahead and grab the circle tool. And we're going to go ahead and drag out a circle by left clicking to drag out a circle. And we're going to be holding Shift and Control at the same time. And that will give us a perfect circle. Then we're going to go to our text option. And we're going to insert some text. And we're going to insert the text without geometry. Alright, after you've done that, go to the selection tool, select both the text as well as the circle. And you can select both objects by holding the Shift button as you click both of them. Then we're going to go up to the text drop-down menu and we're going to select Put on Path. And that's going to put the text right onto the surface of the circle. Now if we select the circle and get to the rotation handles and just turn the circle, that will go ahead and rotate the text along the surface of the circle because the two are connected now. Now, we can also rotate the text on its own axis. And the nice thing about Inkscape is you can actually move the rotation axis. So, if we want to, say, move it off to the side, we can do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the circle and hit Control D to create a duplicate. And then I'm going to change the color of the duplicate and go ahead and shrink it by holding Control Shift and then go ahead and grab the handle and shrink it to a very small point, and that'll automatically be directly in the center of the first circle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the text and I'm going to move the rotation handle, the rotation point, and I'm going to move that directly into the duplicate circle. And now with the text selected, we can grab the rotation handle and we can rotate the text along the circle, and we don't have to rotate the circle. And you might want to do this if you're either working with multiple pieces of text around the same circle, or if you've worked on the circle and you need a particular orientation for that circle. Now, if you delete the circle, your text is just going to bounce back to its original position. So, to get around that, what we can do is we can select the text, and then we're going to go up to the Path drop-down menu, and we're going to select Object to Path. Shortcut is Shift-Control-C. And now if we delete the circle, the text will retain its arc. Alright, so what if we want to make a text in more of a reversed arc shape? So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate and drag out another circle, and we're going to insert the text, "Life is pointless." Alright, now we're going to select both the text and the circle, and once again we're going to go to our text menu and we're going to select Put on Path. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select both the circle and the text, and we're going to select Flip Selected Objects Vertically. And that will go ahead and put the text inside the circle, and we'll give it an arc shape, a reverse arc shape. Now we're going to go ahead and duplicate the circle, and while holding Shift Control, we're going to grab the handle and shrink the duplicated circle inside of the first. And we're going to grab the rotation point and move it right to the center of the first circle. Now we're going to rotate the text into the position that we want it in. And once again, don't forget, if you delete the circle without turning your text to path, the text is just going to jump back into its original position. So we're going to select the text, go to Path, Object to Path. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and select both of the circles and go ahead and delete them. Now we're going to go ahead and move the text into the position that we want. You can either move it by selecting and then using the keyboard, or you can move it with the mouse. And I'm going to be holding Control, and that's going to allow me to drag in straight lines. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and select them both. And there you have it. That is how you create symmetric curves with your text. Alright, so what if I want something a little bit more unique? An asymmetric curve. We're going to select our Bezier tool, and I probably slaughtered that pronunciation, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and left click and pull out a line, and left click again. Right click to get out of the Bezier tool. Then we're going to go ahead and go to our text tool, and we're going to insert new text. We're going to insert the text learning curve. Then we're going to go ahead and select both the text that we just wrote as well as the line. We do this by hitting Shift, and then we go up to our text drop-down menu, and we put the text on path. Once the text is on the path, we're going to select just the line, and then move to the Node tool. The Node tool is the second on the left-hand side, the second option on the left-hand side, and we can go ahead and adjust the line. And we can adjust it to any customized shape that we want. If you double-click on the line, it will add a new node. And we're going to go ahead and give it a nice optimistic curve. Don't forget to go ahead and convert your text to a path object. Otherwise, just as with the circle, when you delete your line, the text will just jump back to its original position. And that pretty much covers part 1 of this tutorial series. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to hear more, go ahead and subscribe, and have a great day.